Hoops against the Hornets underway in West London. And Watford went in front just 30 seconds into what was Valérien Ismaël's first competitive game in charge. They were 4 up by half-time when they last met on the opening weekend. QPR in real need of a positive start today after their poor recent run. And here come the Hornets. Check for Tabsa with support, might come for Martins. Healy was in there as well. If anything, they may be gone in each other's way there. It's an important challenge that came in from Jake Clark-Salter there. Took a bit of everything. Spria helping it on. Matthias Martins taking it on. Not quite. Shea finds Dykes. Time to bring it under control. He got power in the shot, but it was always rising. Sinclair Armstrong. Support arriving, he does find himself outnumbered and was still able to get it away. Hamer could palm that only into the path of Ilias Chair, who couldn't quite react in time. And Watford bring it clear with Deli Bashiru. Armstrong was isolated. The goalkeeper was grateful for the presence of Ryan Andrews to make this more difficult for Shea. Because Hamer had turned it back into trouble. Richie Cannon. With Willock ahead of him, did well in a tight spot. Back into the path of Cannon, who continued his run. Nothing at the end of it for him though. Check for Tabsa, able to come clear instead, having won it well for Watford. And finds Healy. This is Reece Healy. Check for Tabsa. Oh, so close. Looked like that might be the moment for Watford. Edge of one penalty area to the edge of the other for Georgi Check for Tabsa. And it was he who had the opportunity to finish off the move as well. Just took a little touch, I think, here his shot. Spria. He will return it, and it's a good claim by Asmir Begovic. Took that confidently and releases it quickly, and Willock is in. And Armstrong was in space, it comes his way. Touch was heavy. And Watford survive a huge scare. This all came from Asmir Begovic collecting that in the manner that he did. And getting huge distance on the throw. Didn't quite come cleanly for Sinclair Armstrong on either occasion, because there were a couple of chances for him in that same passage of play here. So taken very quickly in towards Armstrong. Still in there battling for it. Support from Dykes. Delicately done. Just couldn't quite turn it in. Lyndon Dykes at the far post there. Rangers with pretty much everybody back. Watford will come again. Matthias Martins. Livermore. Oh, it's brilliant! It's a super strike from Jake Livermore to put the Hornets ahead in some style. Rangers just stood off him and invited him to take the shot on. And Jake Livermore has scored his second goal for Watford since signing in the summer. And it is one that will mean so much, maybe. Certainly in the context of a contest like this one. And on course as it stands, Watford for a rare league double over Queen's Park Rangers. But a lot of work to do here as it comes for Colback. And he's put it wide. With a clear sight of goal for Jack Colback. It came from the throw, flicked on in his direction by Field, and he just didn't catch it cleanly. Martin's still under pressure, as are Watford collectively here, but they will be a threat on the counter-attack. Deli Bashiru does have plenty of support here. Check for Tabsa. Reece Healy was with him. He's forced wider than he would have liked, but preserves possession for Watford. Finds Matthias Martins. Real ebb and flow about the game now. Martins has done beautifully and tried to tee one up. Back out for Livermore to have another hit, and he's done it again. 2-0 Watford, 2 goals for Jake Livermore. And their playoff push back on track. He'd only scored once for the club before this afternoon, but 2 goals in the space of a few crucial second half minutes for Livermore might just have made all the difference today. QPR left shell shots. They go in search here of a third to settle it, and it wasn't too far away. Roswell Rajovic found that little bit of space inside the penalty area where there didn't appear any. Tata picked him out. Plenty to try and pick out. It's a good ball, and it's turned in by Dykes as it needed to be. Hope restored for Queen's Park Rangers. Well worked this by Rangers down the right. Paul Smith able to provide the service, and it was a tap-in the end for Dykes. Smith hasn't been on long, but he's made the difference. He's made the goal for QPR. And Lyndon Dykes, with that touch, becomes their top scorer in this season's championship. That goes again towards Dykes. Armstrong is in there, and he was able to get his shot away. No more than that, as it turned out, for Sinclair Armstrong. Rangers getting ready to launch this throw in from Smith, which was flicked on, hasn't yet been dealt with. Brilliant save by Hamer. Got down smartly to keep that out. That's a crucial contribution. And tonight, Jimmy Dunn. Queen's Park Rangers must have thought they'd done enough. And if they do end up empty-handed today, they might wonder how. Full time. And a huge win for Watford, their first in 4 in the Championship, pushing them to within a point of the playoff positions, thanks to an unlikely double from Jake Livermore. A return to winning ways for them, but for Queen's Park Rangers, 7 without a victory now in the Championship, just 1 off the bottom of the table. They will feel hard done by, I'm sure, that they have ended empty-handed after a positive performance, but again it has yielded no points. It's Livermore who proves the match winner for Watford. Full time at Loftus Road. Queen's Park Rangers 1, Watford 2.